Morning, DBS family. Oh my goodness, it's Friday. The weekend is here. WTF. Again, I warn you, WTF around here means welcome to Friday. I don't know what it means by your ends, but it's welcome to Friday here on the DBS This Morning show. Let's see what Kendall has as part of the headlines, and we'll be back.
Good morning. A pivotal step has been taken in the collective effort to secure a brighter future for the youth of the region with the inauguration of the OECS Council of Ministers of Youth and Sports at the Harbour Club this week. Challenges to youth development span a range of interconnected and multidimensional areas from unemployment to youth crime. Speaking at the opening ceremony, OECS Director General Dr. Didicus Jules says that in the face of this, an approach to youth development has been designed that is unique to the OECS.
For too long, youth have been objects of youth development strategies designed by older folk who have not taken enough time to listen to the problems as perceived and experienced by the youth themselves, and to recognize the aspirations that they can articulate for themselves. The OECS approach that was presented or will be presented to ministers by the youth themselves is one that has been refined over a couple of years and which draws on the best practices of various member states.
St. Lucia's Minister for Youth and Sports, Kenson Casimir, is the first chairman of the OECS Council of Ministers of Youth and Sports. He pointed out that young people are a major human resource for development and a key agent for social change, economic growth, and technological innovation. In other news, a summer math camp is currently being organized with the aim of improving the CSEC pass rate in mathematics among secondary school students in St. Lucia. This is the second year that this camp is being held.
So this is another avenue that you can use. In the different schools, you would get the forms available. So just contact your mathematics teacher so that your child who is struggling with mathematics, we focus on the Form 4 level, getting ready for CXC. Those who are struggling, just contact your teacher. And this camp was quite successful last year, and we're hoping to push through and get as many students as possible in there again so that we can really tackle that problem that we are facing all over St. Lucia and the Caribbean as a whole.
Last year, the camp was hosted for 2 weeks at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College and the VA4 Comprehensive Secondary School campuses, and of course, free of charge. A select number of medium, small and micro enterprises are benefiting from free business enhancement training sponsored by the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project and coordinated by the National Competitiveness and Productivity Council.
At the NCPC, we have introduced a Pro tool. It is a web-based analytical tool that your business can use to measure your productivity levels, and it provides recommendations on areas of weaknesses or remedial action that you can take for enhancing your productivity.
Over 180 businesses are projected to benefit from the productivity training scheduled to conclude in 2026. Pilot schools in a pre-kindergarten initiative under the OECS Program for Educational Advancement and Relevant Learning, or the OECS Pearl project, are now in operation. The Ministry of Education recently held a plaque presentation ceremony at the Dennery Infant School to mark the official opening of these pre-K classrooms.
The third component is monitoring and evaluation, and this focuses on monitoring the project and evaluating the success of the project. And the last one, but by no means least, is the early childhood and SEN component. This component focuses on increasing access to early childhood and supporting our very important learners with special needs.
The ceremony signals the completion of 2 years of work to establish the new educational level within the government schools. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching.
Well, there you go. Thank you, Kendall. As usual, let's take a short break. We'll be back. Well, I think we may have spoke to you about Belfund and that body, that government body that is there, to initiate some assistance if you're into business, you're an entrepreneur, aspiring or existing, and you need that sort of support, then Belfund is here to do that. Belfund is now taking their mission into the communities, and this Monday they're going to be in the community, or the town of Grosley rather. So if you're interested, we spoke with Denise, who is from the marketing department from Belfund. We're here at Belfund. We're here with Denise Morissette. It's not the first time we've featured or had a conversation concerning Belfund with Denise. So we are happy to be here again. More recently, Belfund has, we saw Belfund showing some interest or even lending support to the young entrepreneurs. Over 61 of them at the St. Joseph Convent and their recent Women's International Day showcasing. So certainly, and Belfund is now, just using the opportunity to continue to enhance or to remind folks what it is that they're here to do and the support that they're here lending. So Denise, we're here because you are now on a mission taking the Belfund drive into the communities, and your next stop is at the Grosley community.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so persons interested in starting or expanding their small businesses, they can visit us on Monday from 10 a.m. That's Monday, March 18. We're coming into the communities, conducting first interviews on the spot. We're meeting persons halfway. So you don't have to be from just the Grosley community, but any neighboring community, and you want to take that business to another level, you want to start or you want to expand, we will have officers on the day. They're ready and willing to assist you. So just come ready, sell your business to us. We will let you know the requirements based on your specific business idea. And of course, let you know about the packages we at Belfund offer with our small business training, our business support, and the financial assistance.
Let's break it down a little bit, because you are a funding agency,
Yes.
and not, well, it's almost like an NGO funding
Well,
agency, a government statutory body,
Yes.
right? A funding agency for young persons wishing to expand their business.
Not
But
young persons.
everybody?
Over the
Oh,
age of 18.
you
so
see?
we don't have an age restriction. Once you're willingly and you're able to run a business efficiently, we're here and we're ready to assist.
well,
So,
that is good
Maureen,
information.
No age restriction.
No, you see what I'm saying? You
age
see why we need to be having these conversations with people like yourself, because a lot of people like myself probably is thinking that it's an age restriction as well.
Yes.
So that is a myth busted off there.
Yeah.
Right. You don't only just offer, okay, I'm giving you this loan because this is what it is. You actually offer support
Yes.
beforehand as well.
Yes, so before any funds are disbursed, we will have a compulsory small business training, and in that training you would learn how to keep your proper records, your business management, customer service, a very crucial point
Yes,
for
please.
the success of any business,
Certainly.
marketing, communication, all the little vital tools we believe that are necessary for a successful business to, the sustainability of the business, because we don't just want you to get in business. We don't want to give you the funds and you just get and then it fails. We want these business to continue growing.
That's right.
And potentially reduce unemployment further, because as a business grows, you'll have to employ persons to work in the
That is right.
establishment. So
Certainly.
we do have the small business training. It spans across sometimes 3 to 4 days. And then your funds are disbursed. When your funds are disbursed and you're in business operation, then we have our support officers. Each officer has the necessary skills to assist you with the success of your business.
Wow.
Of course, we want you to take ownership of your business. We want you to act as a business owner, but there's also a room for, if you're falling short, for us to offer advice. And with our knowledge, if we believe that there are loopholes or things that you can take advantage, we offer advice for the business as
That's
well.
a vital body right
Yes.
there. What has been though the response? Have persons really buying into this?
Of course, yes. Just this morning, we were on radio with one of our success stories, and she was telling the person how easy it was to get assistance from us, and it was like a breath of fresh air. So now we're going into the communities to just let persons know this body is there, the government has set it up, and it's just for you, St. Lucian citizens who are interested to take advantage of it.
All right. Well, if you can't make it there to the Grosley community, how else can persons find you?
Okay, so our offering is year-round. It's not anything special. We're just going into the communities. But if you can't make it on Monday, be sure to visit us at our office at the Carolec building, ground floor. We are open from 8 to 4:30, Monday to Friday.
Thank you. Denise is so very well versed. I appreciate this. Are you online? And can we go online and check out your vibes as well?
So we are on Belfont St. Lucia, www.belfontstlucia.com, or you can visit us on Facebook at Belfont St. Lucia or Instagram, Belfont_St. Lucia. And stay tuned, we're on TikTok too, guys.
Yeah.
So come, if you just want to send us a message, shoot us a message, we will respond. Or you can call us on 451-6069 or 451-8858.
Wonderful. Okay. She is Denise, you just amazing, isn't it? All of the information well flourished. Thank you. And I don't know why you wouldn't want to come, even if just to speak to Denise, I would come. Certainly. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too, Maureen.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Well, it's World Consumer Rights Day today. Here in the world, actually, it's been recognized. And what a better way to recognize the day or observe the day than having a sit down with the director at the Consumers Affairs Department here. Her name is Wendy Frederick. It is World Consumer Day today. So we are here with Wendy. Wendy Frederick is the director at the Consumer Affairs here in St. Lucia. And certainly, this is the right time to have the conversation, know what's happening. It's definitely an international recognition. So all across the world, this day has been observed today as World Consumers Day. What does that mean? Wendy, thank you for joining us on this day, and we are honored to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Right.
So it's World Consumer Rights Day.
Mm-hmm.
It's observed every year on the 15th of March, recognized worldwide by all consumer advocates, consumer agencies. So this is the day that we use to inform, empower consumers. And Consumer International is the organization that spearheads this event.
Very well.
So every year they will choose a theme. They will give us a theme for all consumer agencies around the world to use as the theme to promote throughout the year. Mm-hmm. So this year's theme is Fair and Responsible AI for Consumers.
Interesting. Yeah. AI, that artificial intelligence, that little sound up there, certainly where we're heading now. Quite interesting. Now, before we get into today and the actual theme, I wanted to get a little insight. Is how effective has these drives and mission observances been throughout the years? Do you think?
Yeah, it has been quite effective. Last year, our theme was based on clean energy transition. Mm-hmm. So we gave information on that in terms of encouraging consumers to move to clean energy. That way they will save on the electric bill and save on the year. So we also did digital financing the year before. So I think it has been very beneficial to our consumers. And even on that day, you would hear consumers say, oh, we didn't know about consumer affairs. And, so I think it's really something that has been very good in terms of empowering and ensuring that consumers are very knowledgeable.
Briefly, because there's a number of other agencies partnering with you in observing that. Briefly, is the role of the consumer department and the Bureau of Standards differentiated? Is it a different role for the two?
It's a different role, but we work collaboratively because we're both working in the interest of consumers. Right? So Bureau of Standards would ensure that consumers receive good standards, their goods are up to par. And for us, it's a wider range where we ensure that consumers have avenues for redress. They have, so things of that sort. And also educated, they're empowered, they know their rights, their responsibilities. So, but we were collaborating. And this year, we're collaborating, of course, with the Bureau of Standards, the National Consumers Association, which is a consumer advocate group. Mm-hmm. And we're also collaborating with the Ministry of Education, Innovation, because of our theme. and it's based on artificial intelligence.
Is that
So
the
it's
first year that all
innovation.
of these bodies are collaborating?
Well, every year we collaborate mostly with Bureau of Standards and the NCA, but this year we've brought on board the education because it's innovation. So they're really working with us because, of course, not many of us are so knowledgeable about
AI. That is so true. I am. Hello.
Yeah. So even as the theme, we received the theme, and I'm like, I've been enlightened, even myself, a little more on it. I mean, I heard about it, but then, and so I understand how necessary it is for consumers to be able to.
It now gives your body and your organization an avenue or a need to go in and delve in to understand how it is that this new addition or this new trend, this new direction can infringe, or how can it enhance, so you could better help people like me, because trust me, I need it. You understand?
Yeah, because AI technology, when you look at it from the consumer aspect perspective, it has both its benefits and it has its disadvantages. So for consumers, we want to ensure, and if you hear the theme, it's fair and responsible. So we want to ensure that this technology is fair to consumers and that consumers use it responsibly. So fair in a sense that they get what they receive, that they're receiving accurate information.
Right.
Yeah, because when you enter these information into the search engines, or now it's like chatbots.
Right.
So we want to make sure that, businesses are not using it to give incorrect information on consumer goods.
To gain unfair advances or advantages.
You're right. And even with, for example, with the consumers, when you look, if you go on, you have an issue, you'll log in, you'll talk to this generator.
Yes.
Yeah, because you have a problem with an item.
Yes.
And sometimes you get the robots or the chatbots, whatever it is, responding. And how did you benefit from it? Did you get a satisfactory
solution? Yes.
Yeah, so that kind of thing. So we want to make sure. And then while at the same time, it can also benefit in the terms of saving time and stuff like that. So
because it knows the cookies things and it zeroed down like based on what you're looking or what you're into, it sort of narrows down the pool for you, and you can easily maneuver through it.
Quickly. And also now many people are concerned about this thing taking over our jobs, labor, right? So if we're going to do that, how will it benefit the consumers? Is it something that you would need to have a human interaction rather than a chatbot or an AI? Or
certainly.
robot?
Wow. Quite a lot on the cards, and certainly is a heavy mandate to undertake on this World Consumer Day, but certainly it's welcome because it shows that the body is ensuring that it covers all grounds, ensuring that we, they work with us as consumers. Anything you want to leave with us on this day as we celebrate the day? I mean, us as consumers who are viewing, anything from your department you'd like to leave?
Yeah, so today we're going to be at the Soufrière bus terminal. We're going to be having an activity today in observance of World Consumer Rights Day. We will be having a soft ceremony, and throughout the day we'll be giving out information. So we'll have the NTRC, we'll have Bureau of Standards, we'll have different agencies giving out information in relation to consumer. We will also be having questions, we'll be giving out prizes. So we want everybody to come down to the bus terminal in Soufrière. Consumers come to get empowered, to get educated, to get more information on that day, which is today. So we also want, we'll be launching something very special. I won't say it here.
Okay.
For secondary school students. It will be very interesting. It will be engaging for them. So we're looking forward to launch that today.
Wonderful.
So we want consumers to come down. We're in Soufrière, we're decentralizing, and we're going to be in Soufrière today to celebrate World Consumer Rights.
Well, happy World Consumer Rights Day to you and
Thank
your
you.
agency and all the bodies involved and everybody else viewing. Thank you.
Morning everyone, and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine we have Suzanne, Maxine and Shani. Let's begin. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a Bacchanal warm-up routine to Tender by Patrice Roberts. Let's begin. 4, 3, with the arms.
All my
And
property, all of my money, oh. It not mean
4,
anything
3,
if I don't have
2,
you.
back step,
'Cause
step,
you are my everything.
back,
And I'm gonna do anything. Go put that on
4,
everything. Oh,
3,
for you.
2, side to side,
If I
and
give you all my love, and would you treasure?
back step,
Would you
back.
cherish it and never let me go?
side step,
'Cause you're not gonna find someone to love you better.
back step,
If I
and
want to there for certain, I want you.
hip
Make I go
shake.
love you, ja, 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 ja. Make I
Next
go love
side.
you, tender, 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 tender.
Switch.
Make I go love you, ja, 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 ja. Make I
Next
go love
side,
you,
4,
tender, tender.
3,
Oh.
2. Now we're gonna do the hips.
My love, they
Step,
eternal,
side to side,
eternally,
squeeze the belly, nice and tight.
I love you for eternity.
4
Oh,
more,
my love, they
4,
eternally,
3,
eternally.
2,
I love you for eternity.
1. Side
I'm
step,
in the
and
deepest ocean to show my devotion. Yeah, you know, send me
4,
open
3,
like I
2,
will love my
back
love.
step,
I
and
go
back.
all for you. You know, send me feel you.
4,
Baby, that body, they
3,
good, oh.
2, side step,
If I
and
give you all my love, and would you treasure?
back step,
Would you
and
cherish it and never let me go?
step,
'Cause you're not gonna find someone to love you better.
back step,
If
and
I want to there for certain, I want you.
hip,
Make I go love you, ja, 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 ja. Make I go love
switch,
you, tender, 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 tender. Make I go love you, ja, 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 ja.
switch
Make
it.
I go love you, tender, tender.
We're gonna roll those hips. 3, 2, 1. Hip, step it out. Nice and tight. Lift it up and over.
I love you for eternity.
Nice, strong
Oh,
core.
my love, they
4,
eternally,
3,
eternally.
2,
Love you for eternity.
1. Side step,
You give me plenty, plenty love.
back step,
You give me plenty, plenty love.
side step,
You give me plenty, plenty, oh. Plenty, plenty, my love.
Thank you for choosing to flaunt with SocaCize. Do have a wonderful day.
Well, what do you know? That is our show for this Friday. Let's hope you're going out and have an awesome and safe weekend. Now, if you cannot be kind, be quiet, but have a safe weekend. And let's do this again on Monday morning, God's willing, right back here for another DBS This Morning.